Hello there everybody, this is Night Yoshi here, and today I'm going to show you how my LPs are made. Now of course this can also be used for rant videos or my discussion videos, which still only have one episode, but I'm sure more will come in the future. And pretty much anything else you want to do. So yeah, you can use this for just about anything you want, and the reason why I'm doing this is because it's my 100th video, so I figured why not, and it's the one that won that straw poll I made, so yeah. So first things first though, we need to pick a game to LP, so let's take a look at my modded Xbox and see what we got. Alright, so I figured for the demonstration I'll go and shot Bucky O'Hare, the arcade version, because it's a pretty fun game if I say so myself. I only played it once for a little bit, but it was pretty fun from what I saw. So at this point, you know, is about the time when you want to decide if you want to do live commentary or post commentary, and this is just the demo screen, so ignore this. But anyways, you want to decide if you want to do live commentary or post commentary. Now live commentary is when you sit down, you play the game, and you also talk about the game. So if I was playing right now and I was talking about it, that would be considered live commentary. Or you can do post commentary, which is you record the game footage and then later you do the commentary while you watch the footage on the computer. So it's either or. I do a little bit of both. With brother and sister play, it's always live, and usually when I do my LPs, with the exception of Resident Evil and Donkey Kong Country 3 when I get to that eventually, but I'm not looking forward to that one. Anyways, either way it works. I usually do post commentary when it's just me, but certainly whenever I'm playing with my sister, or maybe someday in the future with friends, it's always going to be live, because nobody wants to see what our reactions was after we played the game. They want to see what our reaction was during the game, when I stole someone's star in Mario Party or something like that. But anyways, let's go and start up the game here. And how do I record the footage? Well, I record it with this DVD recorder right over here, so yeah. Go and set this back up. So don't worry, later when I'm editing the footage and whatnot, you guys aren't going to see the camera pointing at the TV. This is just for demonstration purposes. I'm hitting record on the DVD recorder now, so it's going to start recording the footage. And normally, you know, I wouldn't keep this part in, you know, I'd edit straight to the black screen, and then this would be normally a time where I say, hello everybody, this is Night Yoshi here, and blah blah blah. Yeah, gonna fix that a little bit. Also, one thing I want to mention too, if you guys can't hear the sound, it's because my headphones are plugged into the TV. This is good if you're going to be doing live commentary, so that way the gameplay sounds don't interfere with your commentary. So that's what I did for Resident Evil. So, yeah. Let's zoom in a little bit, straighten this up a little bit, there we go. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, so since this is an arcade game, it's going to take a minute to load, but yeah, I'll give you guys an example of live commentary and post commentary in this demonstration, so don't worry, you'll see both, and you'll see the benefits of both, so yeah. Anyways, yeah. Just going to run through the ROMs and everything, and I'm going to go and start my live commentary now. Hello there everybody, this is Night Yoshi here, and today, let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Well, technically it's on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. This is a very fantastic arcade beat-em-up, if I say so myself. I haven't played the NES one yet, but I heard that one's pretty good too, and here's the arcade intro here, just a bunch of spaceships flying around. So, anybody remember the Bucky O'Hare TV show? No? Me neither. Yeah, I had no idea that there was commentary there, or talking there, so yeah, I got quiet for that, and I'm just coining up the game right now. So I'm press starts, and let's start with Bucky. He's the main character after all. Alright, so here we go with the game, and it's a pretty fun game if I say so myself. Push the button there to do, or the X button there to do that. Push the A button to shoot the blaster and punch people when you're close. B button jumps, and that's pretty much the rundown. Doesn't look like there's a run button though, which is weird, because usually in these arcade beat-em-ups they have a run button. But, oh well, whatever. Still a fun game. So just shooting some toads here, and I just died because I suck at beat 'em ups, don't you know? I've gone on and said this before, but I am saying it again. I am not the best at beat 'em ups. Give me some slack here, folks. I didn't grow up playing beat 'em ups. In fact, I think about it, I didn't grow up playing beat 'em ups. And I'm dead again. Yeah, let's continue. Let's start. Let's go with the duck this time, why not? Yeah, he has a blaster as well. I will show off all the characters, don't you worry, so... yeah. I'm not the most familiar with this game, so I guess you could technically call this blind, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to go and stop the live commentary here and just, you know, basically you guys get the idea. The problem I have with live commentary, by myself at least, I just never know what to talk about, you know? I can just go on about, like, my day or something like that, or maybe go on about how my dog does something silly or something like that. But in terms of gameplay, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. You're just going around beating up toads. You know, what is there to say? I could say, oh, I just killed that toad, but that would get really repetitive after a while, so... yeah. And, yeah. And there's the boss. You do realize I'm not the captain, right? Yeah, this game's definitely giving me potential. I might LP this in the near future once I get the hang of it a little bit better. But honestly, I think beat 'em ups, arcade beat 'em ups especially, are best with friends. So if I ever do this, it'll probably be a 4-player co-op adventure. Let's go and check out Bethany or whatever her name is. So yeah, that's my main problem with live commentary. Is just I'd never know what to talk about. You know, once I talk about the game, what do I go on about then? Like, obviously with, like, if I'm playing something like Tiny Toon Adventures, which I have a lot of experience with, you know, I loved that show growing up and I still love it to this day. Yeah, I could talk about the show and whatnot. And, all that good stuff, and I want to talk over the cutscene here because, yeah. Alright. So yeah, don't worry, the post-commentary won't go this long. I just wanted to get that out of my system, you know, that, you know, I'm not the best at live commentary. That's why I don't do it that often. Alright, so now we're on the editing phase of the Let's Play, and I will be honest, guys, there's quite a few steps in this part, and also I don't have any way to record my computer screen currently. If anybody knows of a good computer screen recorder out there, please let me know, but for now, this is all I got. So anyways, let me go and zoom in here. So the first thing we're going to do is, it's a little different for when I port the audio over from my camera and the DVD. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the audio part with my camera because I don't have a spare camera, so I guess the quickest and easiest way to say is basically you want to open it up, take the memory card out, put in the little adapter thing, which I'll show you guys in a minute, put in the computer, and then you just want to go to Windows Movie Maker, import it, and that's all. So it's pretty simple. But anyways, first things first, we're going to want to pull up Movie Maker here, and this is going to be used to import the things. So the memory card that's in my camera right now will be using that later, but of course, again, I won't be able to show you that because I don't have access to it. So real quick, I'm going to put the DVD in the DVD drive there. So you guys don't really need to watch that though, so I'll be right back. Alright, so the DVD's ready. It takes a few minutes, or not a few minutes, but a few seconds to load. Then you want to, let me just zoom in here. You want to go to Import from Device, so we'll go and click that. And you can read that if you want, but I'll just click OK and just go away. So, DVD drive, import. And of course it'll load. Alright, next. And I always import all of it just to make sure it all works out. And then from there you just want to import. Just adjust that, there we go. Import. And then we wait. It usually doesn't take too long. So usually when this is going on, I'll usually have YouTube or music playing in the background. Like maybe I'll pull up YouTube and I'll play some AC/DC or something like that, or maybe Black Sabbath or Metallica, or maybe I'll just watch a random YouTube video, like maybe James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, uploaded something new, and I want to check that out while this is going on. The only real problem with that is I do tend to have to pause quite a bit to move on to the next step. But yeah, usually that's how I keep myself entertained, keep myself updated on my YouTube subscriptions and whatnot, is just, you know, when this is going on, this boring part that I can't do anything about, I do what I do. I enjoy it. And then, yeah, this pops up, and now we got some new files. So, we're going to go and close this, because we are done with Movie Maker. And now we're going to move on to, let me zoom in on it, VSDC Free Video Editor. And what this is basically going to do is this is going to help us with what's it called? Conversion, that's it. Takes a while to load sometimes though, so bear with me. There we go. Yep. Sometime today. There we go. And basically, this is technically a video editor, so if you don't want to use the video editing software I have, you can use this instead. There's so many video editing softwares out there, though. Honestly, my best word of advice is just experiment and find what's best for you. But anyways, now we're in here, and the reason why we're here is, if I just zoom in here, you'll see over here we have the tools. Go to tools, video converter. And the reason why we're converting the video is because it won't work in Filmora currently, which is the editing program I use. So we're going to go ahead and open the files. And it's going to be this new one right here. So yeah, there's our footage. So I'll play a little bit of that, just so you guys can see on here. But anyways, now we want to convert the file. And yeah, once that's done, we'll be on to the next step. So I'm going to go and cut ahead to when that's done. Alright, so the conversion is completed. So now I'm going to go and do the post commentary for you guys. And by the way, this is the editing program I use, Filmora. And there's the icon right there, Filmora. So, yeah. Just in case you ever need to see it, there's Wondershare Filmora. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it again. Alright, so now it's time for the post commentary. So for this, I have it set up to play on Windows Media Player, but you can use any playing program you want. Anyways, we're going to hit play, and I'm going to start, so let me just get ready. Hello there, everybody. This is Night Yoshi here, and today, let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Although, technically, it'll be on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, Bucky O'Hare, very fantastic arcade beat-em-up, if I say so myself. Would I rank it above Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time? Probably not, but it's still pretty fun for what it's worth. But anyways, we do have an intro cutscene here with some dialogue, so I'll be quiet so you can enjoy it. Now, of course, obviously you're not going to be able to hear it because my headphones are plugged in, because again, I don't want the gameplay, you know, interrupting it. So normally during these parts I just stay quiet and let the cutscene play out, but you know, since for demonstration, obviously I gotta explain things, so yeah. Yeah, even though this isn't a real Let's Play, I'm still getting into it, kind of. I apologize. Anyways, now I'm going to go add in some credits. That was a pretty awesome intro cutscene, don't you agree? I never actually saw the Bucky O'Hare show as a kid, but it looks pretty cool. So I figure we're going to start off with Bucky here, because he is the main character after all. Alright, so here we go with Stage 1, Planet Warren, or whatever it's supposed to be called. So the controls are pretty simple. You can push the X button to do a super attack like I did there. You can push the A button to shoot. When you're in close proximity, you can punch people. and you can push the B button to jump. Unlike most arcade beat 'em ups, though, when you double tap the control pad or control stick, Bucky does not run. I don't know why that is. That's a little weird design-wise, but whatever. I didn't design this awesome game, so why am I complaining? So you just want to go around, you want to take out everybody on screen, you know, it's a beat 'em up. What else do you need to know? And I'm sure you guys already remember from my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Let's Play videos, I am not the best at beat 'em up games, you know. They are fun, don't get me wrong, but I suck at them, as you can clearly see. Let's go with the Duck now. The Duck's got an awesome voice. I like him so far, he's pretty cool. Even though I'm sucking terribly at this game. And, you know, say I want to put in like a clip or something like that, like my Yang clip, may I'll put it in right there, may I'll do that in the editing phase, I don't know. So yeah, this is basically the way post-commentary does. I'm not doing the best job because, again, this game just doesn't offer enough to talk about for me. Like, if I was familiar with the Bucky O'Hare TV show, yeah, I would totally talk about that and whatnot, but I've never seen it, like I said. I only am familiar with the games, so, yeah. But anyways, that's that, and I would just keep going and keep going, but I'm not going to do a whole I'm not going to do the whole video, I'm not going to do a whole demonstration, so I'm going to go and cut ahead, I'm going to get all this footage imported onto my computer, and then we will get into the next phase of the editing phase. Okay, so the audio files and whatnot are imported now, and yeah, so next step is you want to open up Free Sound Recorder, which I already did. And one thing I want to mention real quick with Free Sound Recorder, in order to make it work, go down to the little microphone here and go to recording devices. Make sure stereo mix is on. Without stereo mix, it will not work. So close that. And then basically what this is going to do, this is going to record everything that's playing on the computer. So say I play my live commentary from Bucky O'Hare earlier. Well, now that'll appear here. So we're going to go and hit record. And that's one problem that I do have, is no matter what, you know, you're always going to be a few seconds off because you have to go down and push play. So, yeah. And I'm just deleting that for ease later when I start editing this. So, what I always do is I just hit record and then I push play right away. What you can also do, too, is you can start a little bit early, in my case. Normally, I don't like have a filler at the beginning like I do here, but you could, if you do, you can go back or just start the video earlier, hit record, and then that way you can just edit out that blank space earlier, but then that just creates more of a mess in my opinion. So there are a few options to do, but that's just the way I do it. So let's go and hit record and play. This is Night Yoshi here, and today let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. And you hear there, I actually missed the hello part, so I'm not happy with that, so we're going to delete that, and we're going to do it again. So yeah, I'm not sure what this recording device is, or video device is. It's just what my computer has, and it's what I use. So yeah, this time I'm going to hit record and hit play. I'm going to go and start my live commentary now. There you go. Hello there, everybody, this is Night Yoshi here, and today let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Well, technically it's on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. This is a very fantastic arcade beat 'em up, if I say so myself. I haven't played the NES one yet, but I heard that one's pretty good too. And here is the arcade intro here, just a bunch of spaceships flying around. So, anybody remember the Bucky O'Hare TV show? No? Me neither. Yeah, I never saw it as a kid. So, yeah, basically that's the way you want to do it. You just want to record all your commentary and whatnot, so that way you can import it into Filmora later. But obviously you guys don't need to see the entire recording again, so I'm just going to finish this as well as the one for the post commentary, and then I'll meet you in the final step, the full editing thing. So see you guys in a minute. Alright, so here we are in Filmora, the editing program I use. And one thing I didn't mention or show off for that matter is when you open it up for the first time, and really every time after, it always asks if you want to use full feature mode or basic mode. Always like full feature mode because I just think it works better that way. But anyways, we're going to go and import my media files, aka my videos. So currently they're located on our pictures, but yeah, here's the footage. So we're going to go and grab those real quick. Nope, not that one. That one's going to be for later, don't you worry. Oop. I accidentally deleted both of them. Whoops. Ah, well, crap happens. Let's try this again. Where is that clip? There we go. So there's the footage for Bucky O'Hare. And then in here, here's all the additional stuff I did. So I'm actually going to be editing this video right now. So yeah, you guys are going to be seeing the end results before it's even uploaded. So yeah, we're just waiting for this to import right now. It can take a while sometimes, but usually it's a lot quicker. Usually I'm not importing this much at once though, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to go and start by putting this in here. And that's weird, should be in, oh there it is. Wait, did it add everything? Yeah, it added everything. I didn't mean to do that, but we're just going to roll with it, so let's go and hit play.
Hello there everybody, this is Night Yoshi here, and today I'm going to show you how my LPs are made. Now of course this can also be used for rant videos or my discussion videos, which still only have one episode, but I'm sure more will come in the future. And pretty much anything else you want to do, so yeah, you can use this for just about anything you want.
So one thing you might notice is one problem that I have with Filmora, for some reason when you're recording live footage like this, it lags really bad, as you'll see in a second.
For just about anything you want, and the reason why I'm doing this is because it's my 100th video, so I figured why not, and it's the one that won that straw poll I made, so yeah. So first things first though, we need to pick a game to LP, so let's take a look. So let's take a look at my mod Xbox and see what we got.
Alright, so I'm going to actually back this up a little bit.
So let's take a look at my mod Xbox and see what we got.
Alright, so one way you can get around this is you can export the video, you know, make it made and everything like that, and then just come back and do the live footage later, and that's what I would personally recommend doing. But since it's for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to roll with it, so let's go and cut out this. Oop. Let's go and cut out that little extra bit, we don't need it. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if this footage is going to lag or not. We're going to find out, though.
Alright, so I figured for the demonstration I'm going to chop Bucky O'Hare, the arcade version, because it's a pretty fun game if I say so myself. I only played it once for a little bit, but it was pretty fun from what I saw.
So yeah, that does lag too. That sucks.
So, at this point, you know, it's about the time when you want to decide if you want to do live. The gameplay sound is going to take a minute to look and everything.
So I'm just cutting ahead a bit.
Me neither. Yeah, I never classic arcade beat 'em up if I say so myself. My live commentary now. Hello there everybody, this is Night Yoshi here, and today let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade.
So yeah, if you're okay with you know, just not having sound and whatnot, you could yeah, wow, I can't talk today. When can I ever talk though? You can technically pass this as is, but I'm not okay with that. I want you guys to be able to hear the gameplay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my gameplay right there, and we'll add that in at the end, but first things first, I'm going to check the rest of this.
Okay, so one thing I actually forgot to mention is after you're done recording the footage and everything, you'll...
Yeah. Anything else I need to take out? Let's see, check over here.
Yeah. So yeah, don't worry, the post-commentary won't go with it. Obviously with like...
Alright, so it's safe to assume the rest of this is good, so I'm just going to assume. Here's me recording the sound. Alright, so now that I know everything's good, I'm going to go and add in the game footage. You can see how much better it looks already just looking at it. And that's one thing that's annoying about Filmora. Sometimes it tries to put it before the scene you want, and I hate that. But anyways, let's go and get it back around where I need it. So about there, so we're going to cut this part out. The good thing is, from this point forward, it won't be laggy. I don't know why, for whatever reason, whenever I record by the way, this is a bunch of music I have on here just in case I ever need to put in some music or something like that, like for the death montage in Conquer's Bad Verde, for example. But anyways, here is me putting in, I believe this is the live commentary. Let's take a look.
And I'm going to go and start my live commentary now.
Yep. So as you can tell already, the gameplay is a little loud, so we're going to go to the audio here. We're going to turn that down a bit. So I usually go for 30, unless it's really, really quiet, then in which case I'll turn it up a little bit. But for now, we'll put at that. This intro I don't want, so we're going to delete that. We're going to move it back over here. And I'm going to turn up the volumes.
Hello there, everybody. This is Night Yoshi here, and today let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Well, technically it's on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. This is a very fantastic arcade beat 'em up, if I say so myself. Not played the NES.
So as you can tell, the footage is still a little loud, so let's go and turn that down a little bit more. Let's try 20.
Yep, I heard that one's pretty good too, and here is the arcade intro here, just a bunch of spaceships
Yeah, it's better.
flying around. So, anybody remember the Bucky O'Hare TV show? No? Me neither.
So obviously the part where the dialogue starts coming up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these and wait for it. See, as you can hear, it's not synced up perfectly right now. So normally in these cases, what I'll do is I'll try to fix that. So let's try this again. Zoom this back a little bit. And cut that there. And then I just want to find where that cutscene ends. So let's see here. So normally I'd go a lot harder or go for really trying to match up perfectly, but this is just a demonstration, so no big deal. And then I turn up the volume here so you guys can hear the audio better. So you can hear it a lot louder. Let's go and take a look at what it looks like before and after though. So this is when the commentary is going on, and then you'll see what happens, you know, how it skyrockets after.
Anybody remember the Bucky O'Hare TV show? No? Me neither.
So that's the way I do it when there's you know, cutscenes and stuff like that, just because I want you guys to be able to hear those. Anyways. Yeah, it sounds good enough, so, yeah.
Talking there, so, yeah, got quiet for that, and I'm just going up the game right now. So I'm press starts, and, let's start with Bucky. He's the main character after all. He's the main character after all.
So I'm just going to do this for like all the cutscenes and stuff like that. So you guys get the basic idea for this. So yeah, I'm going to go and finish this one, and then I'll show you guys the post-commentary one. It's going to be basically the same thing, but I'll show you guys what it looks like anyway. So hold on. Alright, so I already went ahead and got the footage race. Let's go and add in the commentary. Go ahead and turn the volume up like I usually do.
Hello there, everybody. This is Night Yoshi here, and today let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade.
So yeah, you might have noticed that little pause at the beginning. That's just because, you know, I can't hit the record button right away. So usually I just edit that out, but sometimes it actually does help sync up the audio and the gameplay a little bit. You know, it's kind of like a huge puzzle. You know, you just kind of want to figure out, put everything where it needs to go. So I'm going to cut out a little bit of this. Oops. A little too late, though. Yeah, so we're going to cut that tiny bit out. Move that.
Hello there, everybody. This is Night Yoshi here, and today let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Although technically it'll be on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, Bucky O'Hare, very fantastic arcade beat 'em up, if I say so myself. Would I rank it above Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time? Probably not, but it's still pretty fun for what it's worth. But anyways, we do have an intro cutscene here with some dialogue, so I'll be quiet so you can enjoy it.
So as you can tell just from the sound of it, with post-commentary, usually I'm a lot more organized, I guess. I still have a problem with repeating things quite a bit, like saying, so, yeah, and stuff like that, but that's just the way I've always talked, and pretty much the way I always will, likely, so, yeah. That was not planned, I'm sorry. But, yeah, that's basically how that goes down, and I just did it again, but, yeah, you basically get the main idea, so let me just go and get this. Yeah, obviously I talked during the cutscene for demonstration purposes, but yeah,
I'm still getting into it, kind of. I apologize.
So yeah, you basically get the main idea. So you just want to cut all that up, and then once you're all done, then you want to export it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this real quick, and then I'll show you how to export it. All right, so real quick, just because I mentioned it during the actual commentary. There is those occasions where I add the scene from Yin Yang Yo right here, where Yang says this is going to suck. And I'm not sure anybody really gets the joke. Basically, I play that whenever my gameplay is going to really suck, or when a moment I don't like comes up, because that's basically the way I feel. You know, this is going to suck. So I'm going to add that in right here, and it'll look something like this.
Even though I'm sucking terribly at this game.
This is going to suck. A lot.
So there you go. So that's basically how I do that. So anyways, let's go and export in just a minute. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with the way it looks, so we're going to go ahead and export this, go to create video, and I'm just going to call it test because, you know, I might go back and redo this later. I'm not doing the best job editing right now since just for demonstration and everything, but maybe I'll go back and do it better later. But anyways, we just want to export that, and it does take quite a while. That's one problem I do have with Filmora. Literally, it can take hours. No exaggeration. But of course, I'm not going to make you guys watch that, so I will cut ahead. Hello there, everybody. This is Night Yoshi here, and today, let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Well, technically, it's on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. This is a very fantastic arcade beat-em-up, if I say so myself. I haven't played the NES one yet, but I heard that one's pretty good too, and here's the arcade intro here, just a bunch of spaceships flying around. So, anybody remember the Bucky O'Hare TV show? No? Me neither.
Complex and the evil Toad Empire is planning to enslave the entire Aniverse. Their most ruthless weapon is the Climate Converter. The fate of the Aniverse is in the hands of Bucky O'Hare, brave captain of the Righteous Indignation, and his fearless crew, Mysterious Jenny the Aldebaran Cat, four-armed ex-space pirate Jedi Duck, android first-class Blinky, Boozer the Berserker Baboon, and Earth Boy Genius Willie DeWitt.
Yeah, I had no idea that there was commentary there, or talking there, so yeah, I got quiet for that, and I'm just coining up the game right now. So I'm press starts, and let's start with Bucky. He's the main character after all.
Toad troopers begin their invasion of the planet Warren, Bucky's home planet.
The slithering pack of bilge bums! Look at them, mateys! How can they do such a thing? Nothing in the Aniverse will be safe from those wart-brained toads. Attention all hands, battle stations. Let's croak some toadies!
Alright, so here we go with the game. And it's a pretty fun game, if I say so myself. Push the button there to do, or the X button there to do that. Push the A button to shoot the blaster and punch people when you're close. B button jumps, and that's pretty much the rundown. Doesn't look like there's a run button though, which is weird, because usually in these arcade beat-em-ups they have a run button. But, oh well, whatever. still a fun game. So I was shooting some toads here, and I just died because I suck at beat 'em ups, don't you know? I've gone on and said this before, but I am saying it again. I am not the best at beat 'em ups. Give me some slack here, folks. I didn't grow up playing beat 'em ups. In fact, I think about it, I didn't grow up playing beat 'em ups, and I'm dead again. Yeah, let's continue. Let's start. Let's go with the duck this time. Why not? Yeah, he has a blaster as well. I will show off all the characters, don't you worry, so, yeah. I'm not the most familiar with this game, so I guess you could technically call this blind, but it is what it is. Hello there, everybody. This is Night Yoshi here, and today, let's play Bucky O'Hare on the arcade. Although, technically, it'll be on my Xbox, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, Bucky O'Hare, very fantastic arcade beat-em-up, if I say so myself. Would I rank it above Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time? Probably not, but it's still pretty fun for what it's worth. But anyways, we do have an intro cutscene here with some dialogue, so I'll be quiet so you can enjoy it.
Complex and the evil Toad Empire is planning to enslave the entire Aniverse. Their most ruthless weapon is the Climate Converter. The fate of the Aniverse is in the hands of Bucky O'Hare, brave captain of the righteous indignation, and his fearless crew, Mysterious Jenny the Aldebaran Cat, four-armed ex-space pirate Jedi Duck, android first-class Blinky, Boozer the Berserker Baboon, and Earth Boy genius Willie DeWitt.
Anyways, now I'm going to go add in some credits. That was a pretty awesome intro cutscene, don't you agree? I never actually saw the Bucky O'Hare show as a kid, but it looks pretty cool. So I figure we're going to start off with Bucky here, because he is the main character after all.
First begin their invasion of the planet Warren, Bucky's home planet.
Oh, the slithering pack of bilge bums! Look at them, mateys! How can they do such a thing? Nothing in the Aniverse will be safe from those wart-brain toads. Attention all hands, battle stations. Let's croak some toadies!
Alright, so here we go, stage 1, Planet Warren, or whatever it's supposed to be called. So the controls are pretty simple. You can push the X button to do a super attack like I did there. You can push the A button to shoot. When you're in close proximity, you can punch people. And you can push the B button to jump. Unlike most arcade beat-em-ups, though, when you double-tap the control pad or control stick, Bucky does not run. I don't know why that is. That's a little weird design-wise, but whatever. I didn't design this awesome game, so why am I complaining? So you just want to go around, you want to take out everybody on screen, you know, it's a beat-em-up. What else do you need to know? And I'm sure you guys already remember from my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Let's Play videos, I am not the best at beat-em-up games, you know. They are fun, don't get me wrong, but I suck at them, as you can clearly see. Let's go with the Duck now. The Duck's got an awesome voice. I like him so far. He's pretty cool. Even though I'm sucking terribly at this game.
This is gonna suck. A lot.
Alright, so it's all done, and when it's done, there's a little screen that says complete with a check mark and everything. You just close that, and then at this point, it's done. You just want to upload it to YouTube, and there you go. So that's how to make one of my Let's Play videos in a nutshell for you. And of course, this isn't limited to just Let's Play videos. You can also make music videos and stuff like that if you wanted to. Like, I've tried to make a few in the past myself, although they come out terrible and I would never upload them anyways because of copyright and all that. But yeah, that's how it's done in a nutshell. I hope it was educational for you. Probably wasn't the most entertaining thing in the world, but it is what it is. You know, I just want to show everyone how it's done. So, hey, if you want to make your own YouTube videos, now you know. Or at least that's how I do it. You know, there are better ways, there are other ways, so don't think this is the only way. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for 100 videos, and I will see you all next time. Later.